Oh, good morning. It's Sunday today. I was, I guess I haven't been on for a while, and I wanted to dress my two babies here. This is little Isabel. I originally had her, first she was a little girl, and then I decided to make her into a little boy, and then I decided, no, she looked more like a little girl. I just love her little face, and I know for some of you, you kind of go through that too, wondering, do they look like a boy or a girl? So I decided to keep her as a little girl. So this is little Isabel. She was my very first reborn that I ever had. That I got at a doll show, and I brought her home, and I played with her, interacted with her for about a year or something, and I just was not bonding with her. As many of you know, we get these dolls become important to us for different reasons, and I just wasn't bonding with her. So I decided to restuff her, put new stuffing in her body and in her arms, and her painting just wasn't quite like I wanted it. So I decided to use air dry paints, and I redid her skin a little bit, and it was kind of a gamble, but I love her more and more. She just needed a lot more coloring, and she has really become one of my favorite reborns. So, in this hobby, we gravitate toward different dolls from time to time, and so she has become one of my favorites. And like I said, I had her as a little boy for a while there, and his name was Jacob, and then I decided, no, I want to keep her as a girl, and so I thought that's how I decided to just keep her that way. So there's little Isabel. I love that name. And here's little Elena. You haven't seen her in a while. Oh my goodness, you're such a sweetheart. And she's a big girl. She wears like 9-month clothes, and she has very beautiful blue eyes. And I love her little mouth. You know how babies sometimes open their mouth and like they're really thinking about something, and she just has that really thoughtful look in her face. So I thoroughly enjoyed creating this little girl, and she's about 2 years old now, and I even rooted her hair. It's got like goat hair. It's very, very kind of coarser than mohair, but I'm not too picky about hair. I think, if it just looks nice, and I like the color, that's what's important to me, and I just love her hair. It's a little coarser, my hair is a little coarse. Of course, I don't have goat hair, but see, I rooted her hair. I thought it turned out really neat. I think she's the first babe. No, actually, she wasn't the first one I rooted hair on, but so I thought I'd change her. She has a lot of veining on her forehead and her arms. Her veining is pretty prominent, but I love my dolls that way. I like a lot of modeling, and I love the way her little pink cheeks came out, and I glossed her lips, and even her little hands are very detailed. See, they even have a little bit of pink on her fingers, and so anyway, I thought I'd dress these two sweet little babies. She's wearing her ladybug dress. I'll put her back. Oh, there we go. I want to make sure I'm recording, because boy, all we need is to not be recording and then realize all the work. Yep, they're both showing up really well there. So yeah, I didn't have anything in particular to talk about. Let's see. So I'll start dressing I'm going to dress little Isabel, and hopefully I'll make sure she's on the screen, because I try to leave enough room, but sometimes they don't turn out. There we go. Let me see if she's showing up. Yep, she's showing up really well. I know we're not pros at all this all the time, but hey, we have fun, don't we? So I thought I'd put this on little Isabel. It's got like little different colored stripes, like teal and pink and white. So I love this little outfit. It just has so many bright colors. I put that on. I love babies and rompers, and the weather is warming up a little more here. Although it's very windy outside today. Yeah, it'd be a good day for kite flying, but so you can see little Isabel is sound asleep. She likes to sleep a lot. She's, I like both open-eyed babies and closed-eyed babies. I think they're both fun in their own way, and they just, I don't know, and depending upon what mood I'm in, sometimes I go for the closed-eyed babies and sometimes I go for the open-eyed babies. But, so I'll get her unsnapped. So yeah, we've had a few beautiful days so far. The grass is finally turning green. Here in Wisconsin, the weather is very unpredictable. It can still be very cold at night, like in the 40s or 30s. And then in the daytime, it can get up to 50 or 60. And especially now during May, you never know what kind of weather we're going to get. We just have to wait and see. Mother Nature kind of tends to decide what she's going to do. And there we go. There's little Isabel. I hope I don't wake her up because I fed her not too long ago, right, Isabel? And she's, yeah, she's been sleeping all along. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, and thank you for everybody else who's joining me today. This is sure a fun hobby. I love this hobby with the dolls, and we know they're dolls, they're not real babies, but I've loved babies from the time I was a little girl, and I have 2 grown children. So initially they thought I was a little bit crazy with these dolls, and I think now my family's kind of respecting me more. They realize it's okay to have a hobby, and even my husband has been more supportive, which is very nice. He bought me a kit for my birthday, which is coming up. I picked out a kit, and I'm hoping to be creating it pretty soon. It's a sugar, I think it's called the Sugar Sculpt by, I can't think of her name, but I can't wait to see what she's going to turn out like, or he. She was at a really good price. So, and as artists, I've only been reborning about 3 years or 3.5 years, and for me it's a journey of reborning that is so neat. I don't strive to be the top artist in the world or whatever. I just love painting my dolls for just the pure enjoyment, and I just really like that. And like any kind of art, everybody has their own style and that. So what do you all think? Isn't she a little sweetheart? I love that little face. She's got glued on eyelashes, and I painted her hair. Look at her hair, so cute. She initially was a baldy, and I decided to paint her hair, and I really love it, actually. I really love her hair, with all those wispy hairs all around. And so I thought I'd put this little hat on her, a little baby cap. There we go, little Charlotte. Oh gosh, I mean not Charlotte. Isabel. I got my babies all mixed, confused here. So there she is. Isn't she cute? And I'll put her little socks. She has some little socks with little roses. And I love roses. And I thought, well, for spring, it's nice to be thinking about flowers. You can see my flower over here. My daisy. I love this daisy. Except it's not going to want to stay. But so I was out yesterday raking our leaves, and you know, in the springtime, usually after the fall and winter, there's a lot of brush outside. We have a very small yard, but it's nice to kind of get it all cleaned up. And my rhubarb is starting to come up. So yeah, things are warming up. There's little little Isabel. I keep forgetting her name. There she is. All right, so now I'm going to dress my little Elena. Oh, Elena, come over here. She's such a sweetheart. She says, oh boy, now Mommy, you're going to have to dress me. And yeah, we're going to have to dress you, little girl. So, yeah, it's fun to have all different outfits to put on our dollies. I think I bought this dress at a consignment or a thrift store, consignment store, and I just fell in love with this little dress. But it's time to change you, right, little Elena? There. Ah, sweet girl. She's a big chunky girl. Yeah, she's chunky, as you can see. I'll turn her head so you can see her a little better. There we go. She's a real sweetheart. She takes 9-month-old to like a year-old clothing. Very chunky, aren't you? So, anyway, well, especially during this time, it's nice to have a distraction to keep us busy, and yeah, many of us are staying home, and so I'm always looking forward to new videos, new babies, new outfits. I love changing videos, and so let's see, what were we gonna put on Elena? Let's see, I've got these sweet little pink pants. They're kind of a soft pink, and they've got little flowers. Look at that, little white flowers with little turquoise flowers. And it's got a little pocket with a bow, little pink bow, and a little elastic. So I'm hoping these are gonna fit her. And then I found this little top a while back, and it's got like little watermelons and strawberries. And yeah, yesterday the farmer's market was in town. We didn't go, but it's always that nice when the farmer's market is back. And oh, excuse me. So anyway, I'm gonna dress little Elena. She's such a good baby. But yeah, aren't you? You're a sweet little girl, and she's very well behaved. I love her big blue eyes. She's always so alert. She's very, oh, these might be maybe a little small on you, little girl. Huh, you think they're going to be too small? We'll try them on. That's the thing with these babies, at least they don't squirm too much. Otherwise we'd be stuck if they were squirmy little things. Huh? But they don't squirm too much. They'll sit still for us, which is a good thing. There. Here we go, little girl. So it's been kind of a sad time in our family. We lost a loved one in our family. I don't want to say who, but close to us. And this person lived a very long, happy life, but it's still sad. And so I've been reading my Bible a lot, and I'll make sure she's in the camera. And I truly believe that God comforts us during these times. I don't blame God for things that happen in the world. Circumstances happen, and God would not cause all these things to happen. I truly believe that it's just, life circumstances that happen. And so that's the way I kind of view life. And so it really has helped me with grieving and that to really realize why we're here, and just appreciate the small things, the little things in life, and appreciate other people. There she is. So yeah, it's been a kind of a tough time for us, but we'll get over it. It takes time. I've been praying a lot, reading my Bible. There are a lot of comforting scriptures in the Bible, which have really helped me a lot, and that kind of a thing. I think I'll just leave her little socks on. There she is. Isn't she just a little sweetheart? Oh, there she's all dressed in her little watermelon outfit, all ready to play outside. Yeah, she takes a pacifier, but I won't put it on right now. I think if she starts to fuss, then I'll put it on. And I'll put a little bow in her hair. I just had a little bow someplace. Where did I have it? Oh, goodness. Where did I put your little bow, little girl? She looked really cute in it. With it. I love putting bows in their hair. That's all the fun part. I do have some Reborns that have painted hair, and I also like that because they can wear little caps, and that makes it very nice. So, it's fun to have a variety. But there we go. All right, I gotta find your little, here's your little bow. I found it. And it'll fit. See, it's got little polka dots, kind of a pink, and it'll fit it'll match perfectly with her little outfit. So, oh goodness, how are we gonna do this? Sorry about this. I'll put it on, and then I'll be. You can watch little Isabel while I'm doing this. And there. Well, I didn't do a perfect job, but she's got a really pretty little bow. Look at that. What do you all think? She's so precious. Yes. You're a sweet girl. So yeah, I'm excited to be, I'm looking forward to springtime. Spring is here, and I love this time of year. And I'm looking forward to gardening pretty soon, as all the plants start coming up, and there's a lot of budding of the trees. There are a lot of buds coming out, which is really neat to see. So, but anyway, I thought I'd come on and show you my two sweet baby girls here. And I hope you're all staying well and safe, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back again soon. So have a lovely day. Bye-bye.